2026 is coming. It's coming fast. 2025 didn't last. Do you got what it takes to be great? That's a question. I don't know, man. Some big things could potentially go down in 2026. But one thing I know that's going to go down is I'm going to be great, man. I gotta try to be great. We don't got that much time here, so don't got much time here on planet Earth. So you got to try to be great. And I don't know, what are you going to do? You're going to set some goals? You're going to try to make some things happen? I know you guys let me know, man. What's up, Fanuel? Just a quick pop in before work. Second shift of work. Started work at 3 a.m. this morning. Just having a quick little coffee break before I go in. Pop another 8 hours in, no problem. Hopefully pick up that synthesizer of my dreams in 2026. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we got some things that I guess I just want to look like a WWE wrestler. So that's one of my main goals of 2026 is I'm going to try and get ripped and jacked. Beyond my imagination, I'm going to try to get ripped and jacked. Try to wake up earlier in 2026. That's a good friggin' goal. I think that's a good goal for anybody. I'm an early bird. I like to wake up early. I like to stay up late sometimes, but I like to wake up early. Early's when I like to wake up, you know. If I could, I'd be getting up every day at 3 a.m. But I only get up 3 days of the week at 3 a.m. But maybe I'm going to try to. I mean, if you get up at 3 a.m., think about it. You get up at 3 a.m. in the morning. You've got 3 to 4, so 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 4 hours before everyone else even starts their day. So that's like half a day right there. I was listening to this guy yesterday, and he was talking about he has 3 days in one day. He breaks his days up into 3 days. And maybe that's what I'm going to start doing. He was like, by the end of the week, I've got 21 days in a week, and you only got 7, is what he said. And he's like, I've just totally manipulated time. And that's an interesting concept that I'm going to have to explore a little further in 2026. But yeah, one of the main goals in 2026, if you haven't seen me around for a little bit, a couple weeks, take a couple weeks off. It feels like a year in samurai time, but in 2026, I'm going to try to look like a WWE wrestler. I'm getting jacked. You know, I'm not going to be getting on the crazy supplements. I'm not going to be doing any of that dirty. I'm going to try to do it all natural. And I mean, I'm on my way. I can already feel myself look at this. I can feel myself being more jacked already. So I'm pumping iron. I got the whole home gym set up. And I'm about to get jacked to the max. My whole goal is to do at least 50% of the live streams next year shirtless, looking like ravishing Rick Rude. I don't know if it's possible, but I think I'm on my way. I got a great head start going in, you know. We're not as young as we used to be, so you got to do it a little differently. But my goal is to do 50% of my streams next year topless, looking like ravishing Rick Rude. So that's going to take me a bit of time. I started early. That's where I've been the last couple weeks. I've been friggin' in the gym, clanging and banging, okay? Slanging and banging. And I can already feel myself swollen up, right? I got my creatine, I got my protein, I got my beetroot, I got my glutamine, I got my magnesium, I've got my ashwagandha, I got my nitrous oxide. I got it all, baby. So I might even hit some peptides. I don't know. I got a doctor who I'm talking to, and they're talking about hooking me up with some peptides to get this beefcake pumping, you know? So yeah, 2 main goals. You tell me what your goals are in the live stream. If you haven't thought about it yet, maybe that should be your goal, to just start thinking about what your goals should be. That's a pretty good first goal if you haven't thought about it. Think about what your first goal is going to be. My main 2 goals is to get jacked like a WWE wrestler. And I'm aiming for ravishing Rick Rude. The second goal is to do 50% of the live streams topless. okay? Because I need to get some more ladies in the stream, all right? We got 99% dudes here. Nothing wrong with a sausage party, you know what I mean? Nothing wrong with a sausage party, but we got to get some more chicks in the streams. There's a lot of synthets out there who are looking for a beefcake. They're looking for a live stream with a beefcake. And to be honest with you, the synth community only has one beefcake at the moment, and that's me. But it's time to put some icing on this beefcake, all right? So that's what I got to do for 2026 is I got to put some icing on this beefcake. And I'm on my way. If I wasn't in a parking lot right now, cops everywhere, I'd take my shirt off right now and show you what I'm working with, because you guys might be wondering where I've been. For the last month, I've been laying the foundation for the beefcake, okay? I've been making the base mixture, okay? In there doing squats, deadlifts, bench press, rows, all the friggin' compound workouts to put the base down to put the cake on, all right? So I'm already cutting the beef, and I'm gonna lay the cake later, and the beefcake will be here, yeah. Pants on, shirts off, that's how I do it. Some people do it the other way around, not me. A lot of the people in the synth community do their videos with no pants, okay? That's fine and dandy. I'm doing it the opposite. I'm doing it with pants, without shirt. So, 2 goals right there, simple. 50% of my live stream shirtless, and to look like Ravishing Rick Rude, as close as possible. Shouldn't be froze, should be fine. But yeah, that's the goal. So I got get ripped, 50% of the live stream shirtless, and then I gotta do 3 live streams consistently at set schedule. I gotta get more of a set schedule because it seems like YouTube promotes a set schedule. What's up, QWL? Yeah, it seems YouTube promotes a set schedule, so I gotta get the set schedule going. Let me know if this stream is not froze up anymore. Everyone said it was froze up, so cold, but I think it's fine. So that's 3 goals right there. And then I gotta try to, I'm gonna try to make some serious friggin' cash, some big time cash. We're talking in the millions of dollars is my 4th goal, is to get up into the millions of dollars. All right, so that's 4 goals right there. 50% of the lives, first, get jacked like a WWE wrestler, and in the light of Ravishing Rick Rude, that's going to take some heavy work, but I'm already into it. 50% of the live stream shirtless, okay? That's going to be the other one because, like I said, we got to get more women in the live stream. And in the synth community, there ain't a lot of dudes who are all beef-caked out, so we're going to have to change that. 3rd goal is 3 live streams at a consistent time a week, call-in show, oscillators and percolators, and then my Bi-Day Friday synth news show. That's cool. Background looks fake, but it's real, I know. That's how beautiful it is. And then the other one is to make millions of dollars. Better get moving. Sitting in your car is the easy part. Bro, you got no clue. Easy part, homie. You don't know. The fact of the matter is you don't know what you're talking about, bro. I'm the most prolific live streamer in the synth gear tube community. Nobody beats me. Nobody beats me. It's just the way it is. Nobody beats me. I could sit in a car. I could sit on the top of a roof. I could sit up on that light pole and do a live stream and be more productive than your ass. Put it that way. You ain't doing nothing but running your mouth, period. So yeah. They don't know. They don't know crap. Bunch of jabronis in the chat don't know nothing. Bunch of jabronis. Bunch of saggy boobs. We got a bunch of saggy boobs in the chat trying to tell me what's up. I don't think so. You guys can take your saggy boobs and take them on out of here because you ain't nothing. You ain't retired, drinking coffee, laughing. You, bro, you ain't retired. I'll retire you in 2 seconds. You wouldn't last 2 seconds, man, toe-to-toe with the great one. You just wouldn't. Dynamite Kid. You got nothing, John. Who is it? Joe Mama? Joe Mama. Yeah, Joe Mama 7260. You ain't got nothing, dude. You ain't got nothing. Yeah, your mom says hi. She's in the trunk. How about that? What's up, Vertigazo? Jake Paul. Yeah, I am the Jake Paul of the synth community. Big time. I was trying to gear up some fights, some boxing matches with some synth community people, but none of them want a piece. None of them want a piece of the beefcake. That's just the way it is. What's up from Detroit, baby? Motown City. Yeah, we know what's up. So yeah, that's the 4 goals there, man. Don't get me wrong, I've already completed a lot of the goals already. I like to start my goals before they even start. So, like I said, man, I think my bicep, I got about 2 to 3 inches growing on the biceps already. I'd show you right now, but there's cops everywhere, and I ain't getting busted for sitting in my car with no shirt on, all right, in the middle of the morning doing a live stream for you suckers. Yeah, we could hug after boxing, no problem, dude. I'm not the kind of guy who after you fight, I've fought many of my friends. I fought one of my best friends in kickboxing match, in a professional kickboxing match in South Korea. He was supposed to fight, and the guy pulled out of the fight, and I was actually training my friend with the coach, and the coach said, listen, man, we got to put this fight on. Do you want to fight Mike? And I was like, Mike, you want to do it, man? It's up to you. And we did it. And we did it right. Went out there, whooped each other's ass. At the end of it, shook hands, went out for a beer, had some Korean barbecue and some kimchi. And it was awesome. And we became even better friends after. Because when you bleed with another man, it does something to you, you know? And if you don't know about it, like that jabroni up above, he don't know nothing about nothing. That's how much he knows. What state are you from, big guy? Yeah, from New Hampshire. Great state of New Hampshire, baby. Live free or die. Great state of New Hampshire. That's where we're from. And it's a beautiful state. It's live free or die, but there's a couple things that you can't do, which is I find hilarious, because if you ask me, if your slogan is live free or die, but there's a couple things that you can't do, it's like, wow, how can I drive to Massachusetts and you can do it there? How come I can drive to Vermont, Maine, New York, you can do it all there, but in New Hampshire, you can't? And if you smell what I'm cooking, it smells good. Yeah, New Hampshire's sweet. I got to tell you, man, we live in a spot in New Hampshire, too. We're 20 minutes from the beach, beautiful coast. We're 30 minutes from the White Mountains. I mean, we got ponds, rivers, and lakes all over the gaff, all right? Have a Big Mac or something. Thank you, Christian Gunn, baby. I'll be getting a Big Mac, man. Appreciate that donation. Hey, let's get some stocking stuffers in here, you know what I'm saying? How you expect me to buy the synth of my dreams without any stocking stuffers? Thank you, Christian Gunn. The real deal, superhero of the morning. I'll be getting a Big Mac. Actually, this place right behind me is called Press Cafe. And they got a wicked friggin' smash burger in there. I'll go grab one when I'm done. This coffee is so damn strong. Most people in the chat wouldn't even be able to drink half of this thing. It's epic. What is the synth of your dreams? Right now, man, the synth of my dreams is called the UDO Domino. It's a beautiful 8-voice, 2-part, stereo, digital hybrid synthesizer, in the vein of the beautiful Oberheim 2-voice. It's cream dream, it's beautiful beige, it's gorgeous. But man, listen, it's $3,500. And to be honest with you, I'm always saying I can't afford something like that because I'm just a guy out here who's making tracks, having a good time, having a laugh, do most of my stuff improv for fun. I'm not a musician. I'm just a guy who got a bunch of synthesizers who's having a laugh. That's all I'm doing. Sorry, Bob, I had to report you for impersonating an arrogant skeezer. Yeah, no worries. Report all the way. I don't deny it. I don't deny it. I don't deny it. I might be an arrogant skeezer, but you're a dirty dog geezer. That's what you are, Blair. You're a dirty dog geezer, man. You be dipping it in places people wouldn't even friggin' dream of venturing. That's how much of a geezer you are. Yeah, I know. I'm just playing around too. I'm just fooling around, having a laugh this morning. I went to work early, 3 a.m. Finished up quick because it wasn't as big a job as I thought. So I came and grabbed a coffee, do a little break before I hit the next 8 hours. Nothing wrong with a 12-hour day. 12-hour day is nothing. If you can't work 12 hours, you're a pussy. That's just what I think. If you can't do a 12-hour workday, if you complain about a 12-hour workday, now I'm not saying a 12-hour workday is something you should aspire to do. A 12-hour workday is not something you should be like bragging about. But if you can't do 12 hours is easy. You know, once you get to 16, 18, that's where you get to that's what separates the men from the mice, is a 12 to 16 hour workday. But to me, to be honest, doing a 12-hour workday is easy if you got two different jobs, or like a business and a job, and you split it up. It's the hard slog through a job that you got to put 12 hours in doing the same thing. That's a hard slog. But I'm lucky enough that I can do one thing for 4 or 5 hours over there, and then I go do another thing for 8 hours. So it's not that bad. Did 16 in the ER night shifts. Got that. That's right, baby. The 16 HR club. Crazy rabbit. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. Great boogers today, baby. That's right. 10 days in a row at 8. Yeah, that's hardcore too. I mean, that's hardcore too. Working in general is hardcore. We all need to find a goddamn way to get out of this rat race. There's got to be a better way. I think the better way is Bitcoin, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I hope you've all been buying Bitcoin. I buy Bitcoin $100 a month. I've been doing it for years. I bought it like an investment, $100 a month for years and years and years and years. And I've been telling everybody, just buy $100 a month. No matter if it's up, down, in or around, just pick up $100 of Bitcoin a month. You won't miss it. And I've been telling everybody to do it, and I'm going to tell everybody to do it again. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think you're stupid if you're not buying at least $100 of Bitcoin a month. I think you're dumb. Because why wouldn't you? You spend $100 a month on everything else. Why not friggin' put $100 a month in Bitcoin? Get your Crypto.com app. Buy your $100 a month of Bitcoin, just like you buy a mutual fund or anything like that. You know what I mean? Stonks. Yeah, ER is hardcore, man. Why not buy the TR-1000? A lot of people like the TR-1000. I'm not a super fan of the TR-1000. It's just overpriced for, listen, man, drum machine sampler, $3,500. What is it, 35, 4,000? How much is that thing? It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I heard it's one of the most well-built drum machines ever. So, but I'm not into it. I don't really, drums aren't, I got to get better at drums. I'm not that good. I just use my Korg drum log. I find that works good enough. I like focusing on the other stuff. How do you get Bitcoin transferred to money? You just transfer it. What do you mean? You go get the Crypto.com app on your phone. You can go through all the stuff on there, watch a few YouTube videos, figure it out. You don't even need to wrap your head around cold storage and wallets, offline wallets and all that stuff. Just get a Crypto.com app on your phone, link it to your shit, buy $100 of Bitcoin a month from now till you die. That's easy. It's that simple. Don't overthink it. Just do that. You can transfer it back to cash whenever you want. You can actually get a Crypto.com Visa, stake $500-600 in there, and then you just use your Crypto.com Visa. I mean, I'm telling you, in 2026, it's going to go fully mainstream. So if you don't go get some Bitcoin now, you're going to you're probably already kicking yourself in the ass like most people. But if you don't go get some Bitcoin now, and don't be an idiot and go out and buy, I mean, if you got the money, do it, but don't go out and throw tons of money on it. Just, you know, what's the old expression? The best time to plant a tree is yesterday. The second best time is today. Go get a Crypto.com card or app on your phone. link it to your crap, buy $100 of Bitcoin today, then the same day next month buy 100, and just keep doing that till the day you die. Simple. It's easy. That means you're not really overthinking it. You don't have to be like, oh, I don't have the money to go do this. And trust me, you will not regret it at all in the future. You will not regret it. $100 a month of Bitcoin. I tell everybody to do it. And I'm not a financial advisor, but I mean, you're going to think about this video and I'm saying 5 years. 5 years, you will, if you don't do it today, in 5 years, you're going to remember this video and be like, oh my God, why didn't I just do what that dude in the orange jacket was saying in his car stream? Right? Work out. Here's what you do for 2026. Start working out, okay? Start working out. Buy $100 of Bitcoin a month, and then find a way to get a side hustle. That pretty much should be your goal for 2026. Coffee's amazing. Absolutely love coffee. I mean, there's nothing better than starting your day with a friggin' coffee. Damn, you can't beat it. But yeah, I'm telling you, fellas, if I can get to my second goal of 2026, which is 50% of my live streams shirtless, with a body like Ravishing Rick Rude, which is, I'm 20% there. I already got to 20. I wanted to get 20% there before 2026 even started. So I'm hoping by June 2026, write it down. Someone in the chat, write this down. By June 2026, for the second half of the year, all my live streams will be shirtless. No, 50% of my live streams after 2026 will be shirtless, and I will look like Ravishing Synth Rude. All right, I'm feeling jacked right now. All I do now is walk around, isometric flex all day, pecs flexed, back flexed, abs flexed, all day I'm in a flex. If you don't got time to work out, just flex all day. I'm flexing right now. Every muscle in my body's flexed. And if you get good at it, you can be like Britney Spears singing. Just flex. Nah, bro, you're gay. T-Wish 5032. People that call other people gay are usually gay. That's what I've found out. People who call people gay are usually gay. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. But when a dude calls another dude gay, he's usually gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay. I don't care about gays. I think gays are hilarious. Me and the missus go to, what's the place called? It's down on the Cape. Somewhere down there. I don't know. It's like the gay capital down on the Cape. I can't remember, on the East Coast. What's it called? Providence? No. P-Town? It's called P-Town. So we go to P-Town in the off season, and there's a bunch of gay waiters and bartenders, and they're friggin' hilarious, man. You could sit there all day, and they're friggin' hilarious. Yeah, they're friggin' hilarious. So I think I got no problems with gays, man, at all. I can use money to buy crypto at my Coinstar. Yeah, buy $100 of crypto every month. I go to gay bars for free drinks. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. It's not an idea that I will try out, but if you're short on cash and you're a good-looking dude, go to a gay bar and get a few free drinks before you hit the club. That's not a bad idea. I never thought about that, but I'm a cheap biche. So back in the day, I was so cheap that I might have done something like that. I might have done something like that. Not these days. And I'm doing Kegels right now, bro. I'm doing Kegels right now. Skirt. Yeah, it's a bad idea, yeah. It's probably a bad idea, yeah, you're right. I said, yeah, today, to me, it's a bad idea. But back in the day, yeah, Tony Black sounds like a confession. Oh my God, that's funny. I mean, I heard a lot of chicks go to gay bars so they can just dance. I heard that rumor a while ago, but bro, I wouldn't even know where to find a gay bar, to be honest with you. I don't even think there's gay bars. I don't think there's one gay bar in this state, the state I live in. You want some gay bars, go to New York City. That's where you'll find a lot of gay bars. But you won't be finding too many gay bars around here, I don't think, man. Just because it's not a thing. I don't even think there's many nightclubs around here. There might be friggin' one nightclub in this whole state. Yeah. What's coming into synth stocking? I don't know. I don't know what's coming in the synth stocking. The missus, I'm hoping the missus might have got me that endorphins.es evil twin pedal, but at the moment I have no desire for any synthesizer but the UDO Domino. Nothing's really catching my fancy. Nothing's really like stimulating me to pick anything up, so yeah. Hey, man, take it easy, baby. No shots fired at T-Bone. T-Bone's, Tony Black's one of my favorite friggin' live streamers on YouTube. I love his show. I friggin' love his show. I think his friggin' super layered humor is hilarious. I like watching it because I know there's like multiple layers of comedy going on, and it's genius, actually. He's got a genius. I don't even know if he tries it. I think he just being himself, man. I think he's just being himself. He's just, it's, what do I call it, man? He's got the layer cake, but I think he's got a friggin' superb intellect, man, because when you can live stream like that and layer comedy the way he does, it's genius. Yeah, so I really enjoy Tony Black's live stream. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Tony Black NYC, great live stream. Yeah, how's the Crick, Twin Cities? You enjoying the Crick or what? That Crick looks like a friggin' monster, you know, by Future Sound Systems. That's a beast. How much is that thing going for? That's beautiful looking synthesizer, but it looks wild as heck. Yeah. So, yeah, this was the title of the live stream. I got to go to work now, but, man, do you got what it takes in 2026 to make your dreams come true? Memes become dreams, and dreams become memes. And I got a feeling in 2026, I'm going to become a millionaire, and I'm going to have a body like Ravishing Rick Rude by June, and you're going to watch it unfold in front of you. And then from June to December, 50% of my live streams are going to be shirtless, just so I can try to get more chicks subscribed to the channel. And you know what? Maybe I'll just get more dudes subscribed to the channel, because there's lots of gay dudes in the synth community. That's what I've noticed. And like I said, nothing wrong with gay dudes, but if I take my shirt off in live streams, hoping to attract more synth chicks, I might attract more synth dicks, you know? And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but whatever. The more the merrier is how I'm saying. All right, baby. Cream dream. Swoo!